This is my 2012 MK6 iteration Volkswagen Jetta with the paint faded off the hood that I'm going to do a quick one-take review of this thing, start up and driving it and everything. So I'll just tell you the backstory on this car. I actually got it off of my late grandmother after she passed away, and she had about 30-something thousand miles on it. A common problem in this car is the steering wheel locking in the ignition. There we go. I know that all cars have that where the steering wheel will lock, but in this car, it's common, I read on Edmunds, that the key itself can get stuck in the ignition. Many people have not been able to get that key out. I have not had that problem happen on this car yet. Knock on wood. But this is the base. So it's a little bit funny that in the Jettas with Volkswagen, they call the S the base. Even though in most cars, S typically indicates sport mode. They just thought they'd be cute. It's almost like with t-shirts when they call a small a medium and a medium a large and so forth. Like, I'm a big boy, I have an S. But the sad reality is this car is grossly underpowered, and I find that it's often in the wrong gear. So what I will do is I'll switch it over into manual mode like this. There it is in third. For things like highway on-ramps and that kind of thing, I can hold the gear in the car and then I can manually upshift it. You can see there's fourth gear. But yeah, typically this car, you're on the highway and you'll be going 55 miles an hour in medium traffic, and the car is just lugging along, really with the RPMs way too low, with the 6-speed, that it will constantly have the car in 6th gear when it really needs to be in 5th gear. So for that reason, I'm not entirely a fan of this power trim on the S. Everything else with the car has been perfectly fine, and in general it is a good economy car. A little bit of brake squeak that you can hear, and I've been averaging, I believe, about 29 miles to the gallon. The paint fading off of the hood happened because the car did not get garaged for several years, and here in South Florida with the powerful sun, that's just what happens. Ooh, there's the new Subarus. I like those. That was something that I considered instead of this. Volkswagens are notoriously, in recent years, mechanical nightmares. I recommend that you look on Edmunds with the 2013, the MK6, and 2012 Jettas, and you can see the different types of problems that these had. Anyways, I'll make another one of these videos down the road when I've added more mileage to it, but put any questions or comments in the comments.